would you describe the current global landscape for securities clearing?
The global landscape for securities clearing, it has matured and developed considerably since Dodd Frank was enacted a few years ago. And while regulators, I think, have done the lion's share of developing clearing and trading requirements, there's increased fragmentation in the industry, and this is due in large part because of competing pressures regionally with CCPs and counterparties. And this has led to an increase in the number of CCPs, but that has created constraints on regulators' ability to harmonize regulations between the U.S. and non-U.S. jurisdictions.
And then, of course, overseas we have Brexit, EMIR, MiFID II. Which of those is proving to be the most challenging for buy-side and sell-side firms as they strive to create a global clearing strategy?
With EMIR and with MiFID, they're both complex regulatory requirements that will require significant resources to implement. They have known compliance dates and they have known solutions with them. I think the greatest challenge is with respect to Brexit, because there's still so much that is unknown about whether it will be a hard exit or a soft exit and what that will mean to London's clearing industry.
So how likely is it that the clearing changes that are underway in Europe, how will they impact U.S. markets and U.S. market participants?
I would say that they already are in a couple of respects. First of all, the way that the European regulations work is that if a transaction is executed through a European clearing firm, then it is subject to EMIR even if it is a U.S. client. So a lot of our U.S. clients are subject to EMIR indirectly because the strategy calls for execution through a European counterparty. The second way is that with respect to MiFID II, for example, and its imposition of transaction reporting requirements, this is something that U.S. regulators are looking at and considering imposing on U.S. swap dealers and U.S. counterparties. And so the impact of that regulation being adopted or replicated in the U.S. is considerable.
Thanks for watching this video interview. Like what you saw? Click on the link here to subscribe and stay up to date on FTF News content and events.